TEKS 11b, power of a product. So our rule that's going to be on our star chart, so let me write this out, star chart reads the product of A and B raised to the n power is the same as A to the n power and B to the n power. So this is the same as saying that we need to find the power of each factor in the parentheses and multiply the exponents. Once we do this, we have to find any common bases and add the exponents. So this is combining two things that we already learned this week. It's combining the rule that says if we have a power to a power, we multiply. And it's also combining the rule that says if we have any bases in common, like 2x's, 2y's, since we're multiplying, we're going to add the exponents. So let's look at example 1. Example 1, remember we're going to take the power that's on the outside, so this 3, and we're going to give it to everything on the inside. So the z, the y, the x, and the 4. So this becomes 4 to the third power, x to the third power times 3, y to the first power, since I don't see any exponent here, I'm going to assume they're 1s, times 3, and z to the first power times 3. So if I simplify this, 4 to the third power is 64, x to the 3 times 3 is x to the 9, y to the 1 times 3 is y to the 3, and z to the 1 times 3 is z to the 3. Now I'm checking if I have any common bases, so any variables that are exactly the same. So I have an x, a y, and z. Since they're all different, this is my answer. I don't have anything to combine. Okay, let's look at example 2. Example 2, I'm going to take this negative exponent and I'm going to give it everything in the inside. So this x, and this 7. So then I have 7 to the negative 2 power, x to the 1 times negative 2, and x squared times negative 2. So 7 to the negative 2 power is 1 over 49. X to the 1 times negative 2 is x to the negative 2. But since it's negative, we're going to put it on the bottom and make it positive. And then we have x to the 2 times negative 2, which is x to the negative 4. And again, since it's negative, we're going to put it on the bottom and make it positive. Now, we're going to see if we have any bases that are in common, which we do, these x's. So since we're multiplying them, we're going to add the exponents. So I have 1 over 49x to the 6, because 4 plus 2 is 6. That's my answer. Okay. Now let's look at our last example. I'm going to take this negative 2 and give it to everything inside the parentheses. So all these z's and the 6. So it becomes 6 to the negative 2 power, z to the negative 6 times negative 2, z to the negative 7 times negative 2, and z to the 0 times negative 2. So 6 to the negative 2 power is 1 over 36. Z to the negative 6 times negative 2 is z to the 12. Since it's positive, it goes on the top. Then I have z to the negative 7 times negative 2. That's z to the positive 14. Since it's positive, it goes on the top. And z to the 0 times negative 2 turns into z to the 0. And remember, anything raised to the 0 power is 1, so this is just going to cancel away. So now I'm looking for common bases, which are these z's. So I'm going to add them together. So I have z to the 26 power over 36. That's my answer.